This is Market View. Thank you for staying with us. Now, the Eswatini Revenue Service has been tasked with a massive target of 16.4 billion emalangeni in revenue this financial year, which is a rather significant increase from last year's 14.5 billion emalangeni. Now, to help meet this ambitious goal, the Bafunzise door-to-door campaign was launched in March. And now the campaign focuses on educating businesses about tax compliance, which is a critical step in boosting national revenue. In the city of Manzini alone, over 1,800 businesses have been visited under this initiative. Our business journalist, Nelson Mandla, spoke to Cebolenkosi Mahlalela from the Taxpayer Education Unit to find out what impact this campaign is making and whether Eswatini is on track to reach its target.
Cebo, welcome to Market View. We know that the Eswatini Revenue Service has been given a target by the Minister of Finance to collect 16.41 billion emalangeni in taxes this year. We saw the Commissioner General launching the Bafunzise campaign, where you seek to educate businesses about paying tax. So we want to understand the progress of this campaign. How many businesses have you been able to reach as a service?
Thank you very much. Eswatini Revenue Service has been out there educating taxpayers in the towns of Eswatini. So we started in Manzini on the 17th of March 2025. And so far, the uptake from there has been good. The reception has been really good. The collaboration from the businesses has really been awesome, and we are actually grateful for how they've received us. So in terms of the numbers that we've covered in Manzini, as of today, we have covered about 1,800 businesses, which we've been able to educate, which we've also been able to engage, encounter, and also empower in terms of their tax compliance.
You are saying 1,800 businesses have been reached in Manzini since the campaign started. In terms of percentages, what is the level of compliance? And if there are challenges, what are those challenges that are faced by these businesses?
Out of this number, about 70% have been found to be compliant. Just at a 30% level, have been found to be struggling with their compliance. You will remember that there's the four main pillars of compliance, which is registration, filing on time, paying on time, as well as record keeping. So within the 30%, we found that they've not even registered. They don't have TINs, yet they are operating. And we are happy that we've been able to handhold them. The registration is still ongoing. So ERS then decided through the Bafunzise campaign to introduce an initiative which we have termed on-site TIN registration. So over and above us explaining the need for you to be compliant and register for a TIN, we have also gone to an extent of literally assisting you on the ground in your shop to register you for a TIN for as long as you consent, and we've been seeing a good uptake, and that campaign again is still ongoing.
The Eswatini Revenue Service recently introduced the presumptive tax, where if a business's gross turnover does not exceed 50,000 emalangeni, they do not have to pay tax. What is the uptake of the presumptive tax from local businesses?
Through the Bafunzise campaign, we are also getting an opportunity to explain what is presumptive tax, and the uptake is really awesome. Some business people didn't know about presumptive tax. They didn't know that if you make a turnover of 0 to 50,000 emalangeni in a year of assessment, you will not be charged tax. The tax that you'll pay is at 0%. They didn't know that. And then if you make 50,000 up to 500,000 emalangeni in a year, then you'll be charged to 1.75%. They also didn't know that, and also how to apply that. So through Bafunzise, we've been able to explain, interact with the clients, and we are seeing the interest that they're showing. That is also what has encouraged some of the clients that were not registered at all to then register, because what you are doing through the registration, we just we enroll them into presumptive tax immediately.
We might applaud the Eswatini Revenue Service for ensuring that they get these businesses to register. But what will you do to ensure that they do not just register, but they actually pay the taxes that are later used in the different development projects in the country?
Okay, from the engagements that we've been having with the businesses, they've been able to share to us their struggles, because the approach is, I'm sure you remember the Sonzela's Khuluma slogan, where we say, come as you are, tell us your struggles. Where are you struggling? How would you like us to assist you? We found a high level of ignorance when it comes to the issues of tax, so they make silly mistakes, but we've been able to engage with them, and we're still continuing. So in terms of now post, or rather assisting them, now that we are taking them into our database, we are registering them. We have a plan whereby we will not just capture you and register you to just have a tin, just for you having a tin. We will also be hand-holding them to assist them on compliance, so that they uphold the 4 pillars of compliance that you've introduced in the beginning, so that they're also able to continue with their compliance journey. So it's not just like we want you to just have a tin. We're also going to assist them. How then do you file your returns? When do you have to pay? How do you make payment arrangements? How do you keep your records? We have a plan also, so that we do a follow-up to assist them. So we will be intentional in nudging these clients.
The target has been set so high this year, 16.41 billion emalangeni. It's an increase from last year. Maybe before I let you go, you can briefly explain to the viewer at home, to this business person who still does not see the importance of paying tax. Why is it important that we pay our taxes, or different businesses pay their taxes?
Okay. It is very important for everyone who's having operations or who's making income in the country to pay their taxes. You will see going around, you see tax at work. You see government spending and, taking care of the country, and we're seeing the economy growing. It is through the taxes that are paid. And one would want to mention that not only just certain individuals need to pay tax, we need everyone who's making income, so that the tax base or the tax net is shared between or among everyone who's making income in the country, so that the burden is not felt by specific individuals. So we really encourage, and through Bafunzise campaign, that is exactly what we are encouraging, and we are happy for the conversations that we're having with business people, interacting. They are able to raise their concerns, and we're also able to explain further, and we really see that they are getting what we are explaining.
You have said in Manzini alone, of the 1,800 businesses that you have visited, 30% of them were not complying, but now you have registered them. Let's hope that they will contribute into ensuring that the service is able to reach the 16.41 billion in Malangeni, so that government can be able to do all the development projects. Siyabona edibhedlela kude imithi kulesinye isikhathi njengoba esowushilo, le mali lena isita kakhulu khona lapho ekutheni uhulumende akukhona ukuthi aqhube imisebenzi yelive. Siyabonga kakhulu ukuba nathi elihlelweni.
And that's our Enterprise Watch segment. We have our market analysis with our economist, Saneless B, after the break.